What is up, guys? OddEYES Zoom here today. I have a little feature match for your viewing pleasure. We got Beelstar on the opposite side and Blackwargreymon on the main side, home team, you know. This is definitely with the new ban list, and so we only have Greymon X as a one of, unfortunately. But I feel like this deck still is absolutely a monstrous, even without Blackwargreymon X. Greymon X. I've been using Deltamon as a replacement, and it's been actually pretty fantastic. It does suck that we're not able to stack multiple Greymons as well, but I still think it's absolutely phenomenal. And Yuya over there, that card is absolutely phenomenal in this matchup. Beelstar is put on the clock already, so pretty nice. Looks like they had Eismon Scatter Mode running into my Hades Force, which is unfortunate that that is destroyed, and they will get some value off of that. But yeah, that is what Beelstar does, unfortunately. Looks like it's my turn, I think. Nope, it's still their turn. They go and play a Joe and Mimi, kind of a spicy tech in this version of Beelstar, using a card like Terror Cluster to bottom like Cross Hearts and other things that are kind of pesky. Go into that Metal Greymon in the raising, learning, you know, that in this matchup we don't want to raise too soon as we could die. We want to kind of like pace ourselves. Drawn into Greymon, which would have been nice to have earlier. Blocker inheritable is real fantastic. But we got the Metal Greymon X, we got Omnimon X. We got some spicy plays going and setting up for. So go ahead and move up the Greymon, pop the memory boost to gain 2, putting us at 5. We're going to go ahead and evolve for 1 on Metal Greymon X. It does give us that protection, and so does Yuya, so no DP negation, de-digivolving, or option effects. I do believe, yep, we go into the Gaiomon here, leaving them at 1, swinging. They will gain 2 off of the Mimi and Joe with the reboot, unfortunately, because the start of their turn, they do gain that memory, putting them to 3, but I wanted to leave them with the least amount of memory as possible. So there we go, going ahead and trash that security. Yuya giving us protection for the following turn and kind of putting them in a spot. Go ahead and swing at security. Has jamming, not really. Just it killed some, it ran into something smaller. So we just say it has jamming. Building up those options so they can drop a Beelstar. Getting real scary. Look at that hand. That is absurd. They have so much stuff. Go ahead and play a Fly Bullet. No, not a Fly Bullet. Oh, Beelstar to play Nailbone to play 2 bodies. Setting up a 2 blockers. The Fairytail from the Beelstarmon starter deck and Violin. The Altards kind of throw me off. So yeah, that definitely makes it harder for our Gaiomon. We do have the answers, but I do believe I misplay here, unfortunately. Trying to figure out how I can get rid of all their bodies at once. Yes, so I Hades Force, and I go ahead and take care of their 2 Mimi and Joes. Swinging Gaiomon into Mimi, Joe, and Fasco. Gaiomon into the Violin, and yeah, bottoming the Beelstar. Left them with a lot more memory than I would have liked, unfortunately, and it also doesn't give them protection because Yuya was off the this following turn. But felt like that was the only way I was keeping them at bay. And yeah, this is where I kind of like misplayed because I forgot Omnimon doesn't have reboot and therefore doesn't get the shenanigans that all the other Greymon pieces do. This is definitely one of those cards you want to use at the end of the game, not in the game. That was my misplay. Up, yeah, so he had another Beelstar. I think he goes into another Nailbone. Nope, he goes and plays a Rivalries and goes and destroys it. Plays another Beelstar, plays the Nailbone. Gets 2 more bodies. Gets Genku. And I think that's Fascomon, yep. Swing into security. It lives. And then I think he, plays another Beelstar into another Nailbone. And I think I just scoop here because there's literally nothing I can do. That's the problem. If you go let Beelstar stack up enough, it's a very tough matchup for any deck, to be completely honest. But I did misplay going into Gaiamon. I could have just swung into his Beelstar, had his Vilemon be destroyed that way, and then trashed the top security. But that was my misplay. So yeah, I'm on the play this time. Go ahead and play an Agumon into a Cool Boy, which is nice. I guess we gotta grab nothing because I remember that art throws me off, and I think it's the Agumon X, but it's not. So we whiff on Cool Boy, sadly. Goes and plays a Mist Memory Boost, trashes 2, and then draws 1 card. It's really fantastic in Beelstar. Go ahead into Greymon for 1. Leaving them at 1. I do believe he hard plays a Fasco this time. Or, yeah, so he moves up the Digimon and Fasco has Demimera underneath. Kind of a weird situation. Go ahead and add the Metal Greymon since it's my only target. Hoping it was Metal Greymon, but it's Metal Greymon X. We just go ahead and build stack in the raising area because unfortunately we're at a situation where we don't have the full line that we want, but we still have a decent line. Because we still get protection from the original Greymon X from trashing 2 sources, so that's at least nice. I do believe that's Rivalries, yes. Pops Mist Memory Boost goes to 5, and then goes ahead and plays the Trump Sword. Now, it is kind of mind-blowing how memory efficient this Beelstar deck is, just even constantly popping his pieces. So I do believe, yeah, I grab the one of in the deck. Honestly, I think I should have grabbed the Gaiamon, but I have the other Blackwargreymon, so like I didn't think it really mattered in that general sense. Honestly, just kind of push and rush. I have the Yuya, so we're sitting pretty nice right now. I think I just want to get another body out to... Nope, I go ahead and do Yuya instead. Gabumon swings into security and dies. He gets a double draw and trash 2. Greymon X giving that protection still, which is nice. But we are waiting to move up just to set up that combo with Yuya to make sure that we have a little more protection. He goes and plays a Psychmon. Doesn't really affect me, but it actually affects him more than anything. But he wants another body out so he can start swinging into more security, which is understandable. Finally get that Metal Greymon. A little late, though. So this is the situation which kind of sucks because we have to go directly into Blackwargreymon X to even trigger both our Cool Boy and our Yuya for the protection. He kind of jumped the gun there. Oh, nope, never mind. Oh yeah, because I had the protection, I went ahead and swung at security first. Yeah, that's what it was up. I go ahead and swing into security. We go into Blackwargreymon X, triggering both Yuya and Cool Boy. to gain a memory and draw a card, leaving him at 1. Swing it into security, and then at the beginning of the turn, he gains an additional memory, and we trash the top card of his stack, putting him on a clock. We're sitting nice because we actually have a pretty good setup in hand regardless, even with Deltamon. But we have the Blackwargreymon, the Greymon X, so that's a nice addition right now. Pops Met Blue memory boost to play Nailbone. In this general sense, this is all he can do. So he goes and plays a Fascomon and the Eismon Scatter Mode. Go ahead and I start building up and raising again to set up to potentially kill next turn. Go ahead and swing into security. He goes ahead and blocks, which is fine. The crappy part at the beginning of the turn is he will be able to just pop his Eismon Scatter Mode. Because of Blackwargreymon's effect. Yeah, we go ahead and go into our boy. Sadly, we didn't have another Greymon for that stack, but it doesn't matter because we have the X antibody in hand, so we do have the protection. Yeah, go ahead and trash the top card of the security stack. And then he attempts to kill Blackwargreymon. I think he hard plays Beelstar, but he does swing with Gabumon first. Yep, and then I go ahead and let it just swing into Blackwargreymon because I don't want to lose any more security, and the likelihood of it dying was pretty high. If it was in Eismon Scatter Mode, I might have let it hit security because the likelihood is lower. But yeah, he goes in Rivals. So it took him 2 options to do it. He has 1 Beelstar on board. I think I dig for the Blackwargrey. Because, yep, and there he is, and this was exactly what I needed for game. Yes. Go ahead into Metal Greymon for 2 because of the reduction cost, and then 1 for that. Triggering both Cool Boys and Yuya to give protection. Don't know what I'm doing here. Oh yeah, pop memory boost, just for a reason. I've got the game, but I want to make sure that I have all the memory I need. Go to for 3. We think about playing Gaiomon, but that would have been stupid. So no, we just, okay, I guess we do go for it. Oh yeah, I go into Omnimon X and swing for game. Okay, valid. All right, but I could have just won with the Blackwargreymon, and that was potentially, if I didn't have the Omnimon X, that could have killed me. But yeah, we go ahead and to game 3. This hand is trash, so we're definitely going to mulligan that. New mulligan makes it nice. Nice, we got an Agumon, but we have no champion, so this will be very interesting. Let's hope we can dig into one. I do believe we just play the Agumon into the Cool Boy, and I do believe they make us go first. Nope, he goes first, actually. Yes. Up, and then comes down the Mimi and Joe. Yep, we go ahead into the Agumon. And then, yeah, go ahead and play the Cool Boy, try and dig. We do not get the Greymon, sadly, but we do get an Omnimon X at least, and an X antibody. I do realize that I didn't add the X antibody, and they pointed it out to me. So now I got, all 3 of my X antibodies in my hand right now, which is real fun. I wish these were in security, some of them at least. So yeah, we go ahead and just go full up into Metal Greymon, and then have issues like the Tabletop Simulator wanting to put the stack in like per usual. He goes into Genku, swings into security, gives me a red memory boost, And then hard plays, I believe, Vile. But yeah, I go ahead and just pop his Vile with Greymon X, go in for 1. Do realize that this is the one thing I love about X Antibody, is the fact that it makes everything feel like Blitz. So yeah, we go ahead and play Hades Force, popping his Mimi Joe, and then evolving into Blackwargreymon X. Giving him way too much memory. But we have a layer of protection, I do believe. Nope, we don't have a layer of protection. I remember this game that we had to push it. We didn't have the pieces that we needed, but we had to like push some stuff regardless. Some damage regardless. Goes into a missed memory boost. We have protection from Digivolve and DP negation, but yeah, that's it. Goes into a Fly Bullet, pops our Blackwargreymon. We go into an Agumon. And yeah, I believe we end here on a Delta. No, we hard play the Agumon to get more security swings. And hopefully draw into a better champion for the following turn. We have to set up our hand a very specific way to make sure we can finish this game. That is the hard part right now because of all the security bombs that Beelstar runs. So goes and plays a Beelstar for 8. Nailbones for a Vile and a... that's not a Vile. Oh, that's a Gazimon. That's what it was Gazi. Gazimon and a Scatter Mode. Swing Agumon into security. Just get an extra security going. We do get the Yuya finally, so we're setting up nicely for the following turn. Goes and swings into security. Wants to save his Gazi to make sure we can't pop that red memory boost. But we have game because of the setup in our hand, so we're not too worried. That Blackwargreymon promo just being an absolute monster in this matchup. He does hard play a Vilemon, so we do have to deal with one Pacific blocker. But it doesn't matter because Metal Greymon says no, and we'll go ahead and pop his Gazi. Then we'll go ahead and evolve for 1, and Cool Boy popping his Vilemon, popping Yuya to give him protection, X Antibody. Pop the red memory boost. Go to 3, go into Blackwargreymon, and then we just proceed to swing for game. Because we're currently 14k swinging, go ahead and trash 2 sources to unsuspend. Realize that I only trashed 1, and they pointed out, so I go and grab the Metal Gray. Swing into Beelstar still has 14k, doesn't matter, we're not rebooting, so we're getting rid of that, and that is the end of the game. Here are some deck lists if you guys want to check them out. And thank you for watching.